Hi everyone, this is Gavin from Gavin's Gadgets. Hope you guys are keeping well, and today I'm going to review the HiFiMan Deva Pro headphones. And what I'm going to do is show you quickly what you get in the box. I'm going to talk about the fit, comfort, what they sound like, both Bluetooth, USB and in wired mode, and I will give my view versus a few other headphones. Now obviously I can't cover off every comparison to do with every headphone, so please if you've got one, ask in the comments and I'll do my best to answer. But quickly, I'm just going to run through now what you get in the box. This is the box. The specifications, just top level specifications of the headphones themselves. They are open back, they are planar magnetic. They featured the stealth magnets, which I'll explain more about, which is the upgrade over the Deva. Frequency response is 20 to 20,000 hertz. They're 18 ohms and their sensitivity is 93.5 dB. Now it also has, in the box you get the Bluetooth dongle. Now this is the new upgraded one, the R2R, and that has aptX HD, LDAC, AAC and SBC. So all the key codecs you need to get top quality Bluetooth. It's got a built-in mic, but that only works when you're on Bluetooth, and you get 8 hours playback. But I'll talk more about this and the functionality. So in the box, let's open the box. So you're presented with the headphones like so in the box. So these are the headphones. You can see they've got HiFiMan on there. They have Deva Pro on that side, and you can see the sort of grille here. In terms of movement, do that way. You've got adjustable this side. They have this thick headband, which is all right. They're reasonably weight-wise, not too bad. And they also have here, they show you that the left side, it does have left and right inside, but there's also some markings on here. I don't know if you can see the marking that says T on here, 3.5 TRRS, and that's because the Bluetooth module goes just on the left side, and also if you were going to run these in balanced, you need a balance going into just this side. If they're unbalanced, you have connections on both sides. I'll show you some of the accessories that you get. You get the owner's guide, which that's English, that's the Chinese, that way around. You get the Bluetooth module guide, the R2R. It's worth having a quick read of that actually. The warranty card, which is here, and then you have the stealth magnets. So there's a little picture, I'll just bring that a bit closer, that shows you how everything is working. So I'll just read you what HiFiMan say about these new improvements in terms of the stealth magnets, and then when I talk about sound quality I'll actually tell you what I really think is actually happening. So it's an advanced magnet design for this product that aims to make it acoustically transparent, dramatically reducing wave diffraction turbulence, which degrades the integrity of the sound wave. The result is reduced distortion, yielding a purer, more harmonious sound that is audibly so. That's what they say. I'll give you my verdict on the sound quality later on. Now if you're comparing these to the Deva, the Devas were tan leather here. I actually prefer black. Personally, that's my cup of tea. Just quickly to show you, you get in the box USB-A to USB-C. That's quite a longish cable, so you can, which is quite useful, because if you're connecting this via USB-C, then what that I'll explain this next. Having a longish cable can be quite handy. You've got your headphones here, cable, so use them wired. So if you're using a portable device or computer, you've got a nice right angle 3.5 into your full-size jack, and then you just have your two interconnects that go into the headphones left and right as well. Let's talk about sound quality. So first up, and I'll explain how this Bluetooth module works, you simply plug it in to the left side, and it does tell you which side to plug it in, and it might help if I put it in the right side because there's actually an icon there, and it's that simple. Push down, take off, push on. And it means if you have several HiFiMan headphones that fit this module, you can just swap the module over and change the headphone, whichever headphone you're listening to. So in terms of features and what it has, I'll show you close up. So you can see close up, you've got the on-off button. Now that on-off button, once you've turned it on, if you double press it, enters into pairing mode. If you long press it for about 5 seconds, it turns it off. There's some lights on there as well to show you what's happening. You've also got the USB-C connector as well, and there's a mic. Now, as I said, the mic sound is okay, so you can use it with the mic, but that only works when you're using it in Bluetooth. And I said the Bluetooth has all the various codecs, no problem at all. So let's just connect this like so. Also, if you did have a call come through, you just press the button once to accept the call, and you can reject it by a longer press as well. Let's turn that on.
Power on. Connected. Connected.
So I don't know if you heard it connected twice. It has multi-point connection. So this is connected to my phone and also connected to a tablet that I have as well. So very, very simple, and you can see the light flashing there as well. Now, this is an improved design, the R2R as well. It's a balance type design. Let me turn this off in case anything comes through while we're on recording.
Power off.
But it's very simple. But what does it look like on? So here they are on my head. They're not clamped tight. They're quite nice. I can wear these for a very long time. What does the actual Bluetooth sound like? Well, I'll start off in quality scale. You've obviously got Bluetooth, USB, and then wired. Wired being the ultimate top. But I will cover off USB and wired next. In terms of Bluetooth, it's a very, very good quality that this module produces. Obviously very well fine-tuned for this headphone. So what you have, and I'll compare it now to the original Deva that I've had. The Deva had a wider soundstage, everything was wide. But this is better in my opinion because it's got more precision in the width. So it doesn't put everything full width, it just puts what it should be. The mids are more focused as well, so it becomes a more slightly warmer, more intimate sound. So when you're listening to a female vocalist, I will just show you, these are all the tracks that I've used to test, and a lot more, but these are the key ones that I use in every review. But when you're listening to this, the music is, you've got good timbre, I think you've got quite good precision in terms of the separation of the different items. So it's not as wide, ultimately as soundstage is wide as the original Devas, but it's more precise. And I think that the stealth magnets having a better output, less distortion, does get noticeable. And obviously the more you increase that volume as well, I think the more noticeable that becomes. Treble is just right. It's not too sharp in my opinion. It's enjoyable. The bass, it's not over accentuated bass. It's quite well balanced, but there is enough, definitely enough there for my liking. And yeah, the Bluetooth sound is excellent. As you move through the codecs and you listen to a very high quality piece on LDAC through LDAC, you do notice the improvement in quality as well. But I do love the flexibility these give you. If you want to listen to, you not be tied to your desk, or study, wherever you have your desktop DAC amp, you want to move around the house, sit in the lounge. These are fantastic, and I love the fact they're open back because you get that, you know, bigger breathability of sound. Now let's compare them to something similar price. So these are my Sony WH-1000XM4s. Similar price, obviously these are noise cancellation headphones, they're closed back, completely different sound concept, you name it. But in terms of sound quality, I mean, these crush these, end of. Open back, always in my opinion going to sound better. But I just thought I'd mention these in case you're interested. But whilst you've got this module on, it does give the option to use USB, so you can take either the cable it comes with, or if you say, for example, you're using a MacBook or a mobile phone which is USB-C, you literally just go USB-C to USB-C, or you can use USB-A if it's a laptop or computer with the USB-A port, and you're now going to run these over USB. And I've got to say, the improvement in quality, because a lot of mobile devices don't have headphone jacks anymore, so you can say still keep them wired just over the USB-C connection, but the jump in quality over USB is so noticeable, really is. You've got more detail, more punch, better mids, better treble, voices sound more dynamic, the mids are more expressive, and there's a little bit more tighter control in the bass. So honestly, just gives you the best of two worlds, Bluetooth or using USB wired. So the other option is just to use them wired with headphones. Now these are currently in this configuration unbalanced. You'd need get a cable that was 3.5 balanced going into the left side, and then obviously that would improve everything again. But when you've wired, you control the quality depending on your headphone amp DAC situation. I do prefer these marginally over using USB cable to have them wired, because the sound quality, the sound's a little bit more mellow, it's a bit more enjoyable, slightly more laid back, but there's more detail, there's more precision. It is obviously more of that analog type sound that you get. Absolutely fantastic. And the soundstage does get a little bit wider when you use them in wired as well. So you've got Bluetooth, it's slightly narrower, more sensor staged, but we've got precision. USB is slightly wider, again soundstage. Again, you've still got the precision, the depth of the instruments and sound voices occurring, and wired is just slightly wider again. Now, these start encroaching on the price of the Sundara headphones, and I know you're going to ask me, because the Sundara, one of my favourite headphones, this or the Sundara. And I'll be totally honest, if I had to start again, I'd pick these, the Deva Pro. The Sundara, from a technicality point of view, they're a more technical headphone, and I do think they have the edge in technicality of that sound quality that they're producing. So if you're using really expensive amplification, way above the price of the Sundara, you will get the benefit of that upscaling, because they are a very technical headphone. However, these are far more enjoyable to listen to. I prefer them. They're more engaging. The Bluetooth modules are slightly warmer sound overall than when it's in USB or wired. But I think the versatility, and I actually do slightly prefer the signature of the sound on this over the more technical Sundaras. Yeah, these are the ones for me. Now, you're going to have tons of other headphones. Just ask me in the comments, or if you've got any other questions, let me know. This is Gavin from Gavin's Gadgets. Catch you guys soon. Bye for now.